Day 1064 in the Morocco tool house. Right guys, yep. Well, we just spent the night in Hotel Oscar, which is right next to the film studios, just on the outskirts of Ouarzazate, I think it's called. Mick's feeling a lot better. Basically went to sleep as soon as we got there. Water and a banana, trying to clean out the system. He said he's woken up feeling much better today. So a bit of an early start, about 8:15, we managed to get on the road, and we are now heading into the Atlas Mountains that you can see there, with still some snow on the top. And it's due to rain later today somehow. I don't know where from, because you know it's blue sky everywhere without a cloud in the sky, so we'll see what happens. First stop, Ouarzazate Ben Khadou. Although this isn't looking good, there's no sign of them behind me, just Matt behind me as usual, and nobody else. 1, 2, 3, there we go. We've got Rossa in front of us. Rossa's actually planning a bit of a round the world trip himself starting next year. Lovely fella. Well worth following if he decides to document his trip. He's got a great Irish crack about him. Very nice lad, and I'm sure he will do very well. Good smooth rider as well. He's a blood biker, so thoroughly nice man to boot. Sort of forgotten who I'm with here, I better slow down. But look at that view. Morning! Yeehaw! Now we got Matt in front. He likes to get a lick on. Good boy. First time on a GS, and I think he's rather enjoying it. Will it be the end of the Fireblades? Not sure, to be honest. We'll see. Not hanging about though, good lad. That's more like it. And there is Ouarzazate Ben Khadou. Right there. If you've not seen the last lot of vids I did, or don't know anything about the place, Ouarzazate Ben Khadou is an ancient town that was part of the caravan trail, the old caravan trail right across the Sahara. It used to bring herbs and spices from the Far East right across to the New World. It's also been the location for a lot of films like Gladiator, Game of Thrones, places like that. So we will go and have a look. Right, let's wait for the rest of the lads to turn up. Well, I suppose that's Ouarzazate Ben Khadou done. The lads just wanted a picture there. It's a shame. Matt and Rossa both wanted to do the off-roady track that we found that takes you right to Ouarzazate Ben Khadou itself, but the other lads weren't fussed about it. So, quick picture, I'm back on the road. We're going to do some off-road at the very end anyway, so they'll get a taste of that. But it is a bit of a shame, because it is an adventure, this, folks. Like I said, this is not a nice, easy, luxury trip. This is a proper biking trip with a taste of adventure thrown in. Kinda got to be able and willing to try a few things, you know? Look at those mountains. Oh, beckoning you in. Come and play, come and play. Starting to get into the twistier stuff. Woo-ha! Just gonna leave the rest of the group for a little bit and let Matt stretch his legs. I just love these Moroccan hill roads. Such fun. It is nice and flowing. You feel like you're flying a plane for fun or something, you know? Just sliding round the corners. Whee! Oh, it's good to be alive. Oh yes. Alright, where's the rest of them? Where are you? Look at that for a view. We're getting there, folks, we're getting there. They're just beckoning you in. Come, come, come and play. Now, this will be the fun bit. Overtaking the oil tanker. Look at that. I mean, look at it. Okay, we have nothing coming on the road as far as you can see there, or up there. Little bit off-road. Oof. 1, 2. This could take a while. Beautiful, huh? Here we are again. Have a bit of fun getting by this big boy. So we're now in the Tizi and Tichka Pass. There's little stretches of it like this where the road surface isn't too great. There's wee stretches where they're resurfacing as you go. But you know, look where you are. But from what I recall, towards the end, it's beautiful tarmac. And a lovely little calf down near the bottom. So we shall stop there. I need a pee, I don't know about anybody else. So all the boys do, getting through there. And looks like everybody is through. Beautiful. Does anyone want a drink? Keep going. Drink, keep going. In there. No, Anglais. Anglais. Yeah. How are you? How are you, my friend? You good?
Good people.
Yeah.
London?
Scotia.
1 minute, come. 1 minute, no problem.
Ah, yeah, no problem.
What's the name?
Pardon?
What's the name?
Bruce.
Bruce, 1 minute, please.
What's your name?
Mohammed.
Ahmed.
Bruce, really.
I'll come in, look at me. I'm going to go and buy a sticker for my bike. Well, we just stopped in one of the calves. Well, it's supposed to be a calf. It's just a haggler's joint. Ended up paying about €7 for a Morocco sticker. But it kept the boy sweet. He's now my best buddy ever. Telling me his son is called Bruce. Bruce Ra. I think he just adopted me because I bought one of his stickers. But they hustle. By God, they hustle. If you stop at these places, they will be on and on and on and on at you to buy these, you know, coloured rocks and bracelets and all that sort of thing. But they gotta make a living. You know, it's a tough old life for some of these boys. Such a beautiful stretch of road. The Tizi and Tichka Pass. Ooh, yeah. Gotta be a must-do road for anyone who rides or is into their driving. Proper knee down this would be on my biking leathers. This thing is a pig. Does not want to turn in. It's a fan. Still got Matty boy behind me, good lad. I mean, look at that. Just look at that. This is worth the trip in itself. This is worth coming to Morocco for, just to do this. Get yourself a hotel somewhere near to it and just go up and down this stretch. It's awesome. So glad it's not raining for them on this bit. Cracking road, innit? It's worth the trip in itself just to do that road. Right, Tizi and Tichka Pass. What do you think?
Brilliant.
Yeah.
A hit?
Yeah.
Big time.
2 thumbs up.
Worth the camel ride?
No.
Right chaps, what are you thinking of the Tizi?
Excellent. Amazing.
I got a bit of a tizzy following it.
Just had a nice wee refreshment stop. Last little bit of the pass and then onward to Ozoud. Well, the pass seemed to be a hit. What a stunning part of the world to ride your motorbike. Look at that for a setting. Shepherd legging it down the road after his sheep. Poor bugger. Okay, we'll just let the 4 boys go by and we'll have a bit of fun now. Need to try and get some footage of them, you know. So I think that's Colin in front, then Alan, then Jerry, and then Mick. Roadworks this year. Pretty special view, isn't it? Oh, it's just got really cold and dark. Where did that come from? Oh, hoping we time this well. Get out the mountains just in time for the rain. That would be awesome. Come on, Mum. Have a word with the big chap. Put a word in for us. I love this. I absolutely love this. It's very like Spain actually, a lot like the mountains up in Spain. So that's us coming down out the mountains. I think by the skin of our teeth we might have missed that rain. Would have been such a shame to have ridden all this way and then had to do the Tizi and Tichka pass in the rain. We need to fill up with fuel soon because we still have to cross right over there to get to Ozoud. We have 140 odd kilometres to go. If you can see behind us, let me have a quick look. Yeah, look at that rain clouds. So we've now just turned off onto the P2117. This is a cracking road, I remember this from last year. You start off and it's just like a dirt track out of this wee town. And you think, what? No way. My kind of road, I love this. Yeah, look at this. P2117. I better wait for the boys. Nasty little bit that. Good lads. Good work, boys. Right, now we need fuel. So last little stretch back to the main road. About 5k I think, and then I'm hoping there's fuel at the end of that. Beautiful petrol station just down there. Oh, just as well, because the fuel lights come on. Mind you, the last place we stopped at didn't have any fuel. I'm hoping this one's not the same, otherwise we are screwed. Ah, still no fuel. I'm sure it's just up here. Please be just up here. Be about right. Today's gone so well so far. We'll probably run out of fuel now. Oh, I feel a little bit of a sicky tummy. Ah, there's mopeds. There must be fuel. This looks towny. There must be fuel there, surely. Oh, please have fuel. Maybe's aye, maybe's no. Oh God, please have petrol. Literally, I must be almost through the last part. The other boys must be the same. Oh, you know when you have that sick feeling? Please don't run out of fuel. Just keep going. It's got to be up here around the corner.
Hallelujah!
Oh my God, that was close. Whew, that was close. Full tank, let's go. Wrong side of the road, cycling along, carrying your kid. Last 50 odd K to Ozoud. Oh yes, look at this. Just does not feel stable, this one. Don't know if it's the tyres, the suspension's horrendous. Oh, it's so soft. just wallops its way, you know, you're going along, it's the front feels really vague. And it's got the old Metzler Tourings on there as well. I had a little shot at one of the GS rallies there when Mick was ill. I went and picked up Alan's bike, brought that back to the hotel. Oh, what a difference. So good to get back on a decent bike. Oh, it's dark over there, isn't it? Hope we're not going that way. Monsieur. Right, that was Kasbah Umi in Ozoud. It's an early start, 8 o'clock on the road. About 250 odd miles to do today. A lot through mountain twisties, bit of a pants bit in the middle on some fairly nondescript road. And then tonight we stay in a place called Ngila, something like that, Ngila. Which I was told by a lady on the road yesterday that is another sort of Spanish enclave, a little bit like Gibraltar, she said. They want to be Spanish and not Moroccan. I've woken up feeling proper rough this morning. Oh man, not feeling the greatest. Popped a few Imodium, had some water. I never feel good in the morning, I've got to say, but this morning particularly rough. I think the boys are enjoying it. The older lads, I think, are feeling it a little bit now. You know, 10 days is a long time to be on the road, on any road trip, but especially one like this, which is sort of adventure based. You know, this, said it before, it's not a luxury sightseeing trip. So I don't think they were expecting the intensity that this trip is. But bear that in mind if you book on one of these. It's a riding trip. You might think 250 miles is nothing, but in the heat, some of the roads, it just takes its toll. As you know, I'm used to putting in miles, but I feel it definitely. Gosh, it's a lot longer than I remember. This hire bike is a pig. The front just continually feels like it's going to wash. Horrible. Just a pig of a bike. That's what we're dealing with, folks. 40k an hour. 20 miles. Wow, look at that. Imagine that on a clear day. I hope the camera picks it up, but wow, what a view. Look at that. And then this dumps you out at a wee metal girder bridge. Girder, made in Scotland, from girders. You see it, just up there?
Somebody's getting it, somebody's getting my love. Somebody's getting it,
Right, well, I've not put myself yet, that's good. Onward. So, if you remember from last year's vid, the 5-dayer with Lyndon and the boys, you remember this bit is where we go up into the mountains, and it is a stonking road. So, once we get up there, we're just trundling along at the moment, but once we get up there, I'll let Matt and Rossa stretch their legs a little bit, and then meet the rest of the boys over the top on the other side. So here we go, we're going up into the mountains. Oh man, it's covered in fog. Are we going to be able to see? Matt seems to have fallen in love with the GS. His Fireblade might be on a sticky wicket when he gets home. I think Big Mick's quite likes his GS as well. He rides a Harley at home, he says, but he's really enjoying riding the GS. I keep telling you all, once you ride one properly for, like, you know, a fair, reasonable length of time, you'll love them. Right, I just want to make sure these boys are coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's atmospheric, isn't it? Through the mountains. This just reminds me so much of like the Pyrenees and places like that. Bloody cold. 9 degrees it's got down to. Whew. Oh, my guts are not good. Feels like it's going to come out either end any minute. Never thought I'd have to use the visor cat on this trip. I wasn't even going to bring it. Glad I did. This is pretty much the speed we've got to go to keep the other chaps with us. Mind you, it's paying down with rain, so we wouldn't be able to cane it anyway. Shame though, it's a good road this. Wow, look at that for fog. Whew. Now this could impede progress somewhat today. Biggest day of the trip. Can't actually see anything up in the mountains. Slight flaw. And not everybody uses headlights here either, so you can't guarantee on seeing them. It's an adventure. Oh, where's everyone gone? 1, 2. It's gonna be a long day. 3, 4, 5, 6. I need a pee. And that's us coming down out the mountain. Mist's lifted a wee bit. You can feel it getting a bit warmer. It's 13 degrees now rather than 9 up in the mountains. And we are now just heading north. North. Is it me? Or does that truck in front look squint? Looks like it's yawing, doesn't it? Right, that's us directly behind it. Look, it is. It's SCU F, isn't it? The chassis. It is. Oh well. Board. Time for a little ref stop, which is just up here. And now Rossa is going to show us some talents.
You gotta ask an Irishman.
Right, after you,
This
go.
is the Moroccan version. Swirl to the right,
That's
swirl
it.
to the left, rise it up, point it, let it bubble.
Seasoned professional. Look at that. Do that again. Let's see. I'm genuinely impressed. Good effort. Well, this is interesting. Last year we did a motorway stretch. Adding the motorway adds about 200k, but obviously you're sitting much quicker. You're sitting at a faster speed, but these boys won't do that faster speed. So we thought we would stick to the back roads, the normal roads. However, the back roads are exactly that. This seems to be the quality of them. So this is going to slow things down somewhat. Hello, my friend. You good? No, inglês, Escócia. Alright. Bye bye. Everyone's nice enough, you know, everyone's really friendly. I've said it before, everyone looks like pantomime villains. They look like they'll slit your throat, but they're really nice folk. But we'll see how long this sort of terrain goes on for. Oh, God. This has just been one of those trips, really. There's been some great parts of it, you know, we've had a giggle, but if something's going to go wrong, it will go wrong on this trip. So you never know what each day will bring. But that's life in general, I suppose, isn't it? Oops. Well, that didn't go too well. We're heading back the way we came. This is the sort of road that we had, and then it just turned into mud. And poor Jerry's, he had a bit of a wobble, and there's quite thin roads here. There's a car coming towards, and he veered off the sort of tarmacy stuff here into the mud and lost the bike. Just slow speed, but it's knocked his confidence. So it's not worth. I've not done this middle section of roads I've not done before, because we did motorway last year just to swallow up a lot of miles. But you want proper Morocco? This is proper Morocco. Just been stung in the head. Oh. Look at that little in there, stinging away on my head. Stung that did. Oh. Just had a wasp fly right into my helmet and sting the crap out of my temple. Oh man, that hurt. Right, well we sorted that little issue out, backtracked a wee bit, and then rather than take the motorway, found an alternative route, which has got us back on the N8, which is like the A1 basically, and that'll take us straight up towards Fez, and then we can veer off there. Like I said, I think the lads are beginning to fall into the swing of things now. Oh, is that all rain up ahead? Oh god. I think we've actually got even slower. feel really sorry for the lads, because this has just been one of those trips. You know, sometimes you get a trip that everything you touches turns to poo. Well, this one's kind of been half and half of that, really. Alright, well, we just had a spot grub, and we've got about another 160 miles to go. So it could be a long old day. That is 10 to 2. I reckon we've got about 5 hours left at the rate they're going. So hopefully about 7 o'clock. I'll go anything above 100 k's. In fact, even at 100 k's on semi-twisting. Look, I mean, they're just getting overtaken by locals. Oh, it's painful. We've sat about 45 k's an hour there. Oh man, it's a nightmare. That's the way you want to ride, folks. You know, fill your boots, but do not come on tour with me. I mean, look, I've sat at 100 k's and they have disappeared, and that's taken me about 40 seconds. I mean, they're not even in my mirrors. This is going to take all day. Wow. However, look at that lake. It's beautiful, isn't it? I'll have to stop and have a look, but we haven't got time now. Oh, and top it all off, I've got a warning light on my dash. What's that? One of my tyres is running low. I think it's the rear. Awesome. Oh, brilliant, it's all I need. Right, we've got Colin, Jerry and Mick in front. Follow them for a wee while. I think they just don't overtake. I think that's the issue. And positioning. Sat-nav's just about dying on me as well. Only wee place, I think this is Canifra. Oh, look how dark that is up ahead. 200 kilometres left and we're going into that. Sat-nav said we should have been there by now, but I reckon our average speed today has been about 30 kilometres an hour, maybe 40. It has been painful to do, but it's about to get very wet. Well, welcome back to the most boring biking video ever. I'm currently at 60 kilometres an hour and I've lost everybody. Not a sign of them behind me. Poor old Matt and Ross are doing their best at the back to try and hurry the rest of the boys on, but they're just not having it. Oh, someone shoot me. Might actually get hit by lightning going this slow, you never know. Put me out of my misery. We left at 8 this morning and we've done about 220k. 7 hours. Yep. What? Well, we just had to pull in, let the boys put on some warmer clothes, have a quick pee. But it looks like it's clearing up ahead, I think. Look up on the horizon, it looks okay. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm getting a flat tyre at the rear. It's gone down from 3.2 now to 2.8, but we'll keep slogging on. See if we can get to the hotel. Thank God for heated grips. Never thought I'd be using them in Morocco. Is it me? I want to know is it's me, because I seem to be getting looked at like I'm some sort of twat for saying that we need to speed up. This is what we're doing, right? Not even 60k an hour. I'm doing this speed and I'm pulling away. They're now not in my mirrors. Is that me? Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm being unreasonable. I don't know. This is going to be an exciting video, isn't it? Come with me for a walking tour around Morocco. Oh well. I'm still riding a motorbike, well, just around Morocco. What I thought was a puncture, the tyre pressure's actually just gone up. Maybe the puncture can't be arsed anymore either. We're ticking down the kilometres, that's 167 to go. Bored. Is that Ifrane? I think that might be Ifrane, way up in the distance. And after Ifrane, we continue on the N8, and then we head to Sefrou. And it's back roads on the way to Ngila. 9 degrees. Soaking wet, 9 degrees. Jolly good. Right, we need a coffee.
Early. That's muscles.
Now you tell him you got a jacket. You don't think that'll catch on then, Jerry, no?
I'll be smiling when you boys are all freezing.
We're in Ifrane. It started snowing, as you can see, so we stopped for a wee brew and a warm-up. Yes, it started snowing. I am Baltic. Okay. Oh, we still got 100k to go. Oh man, I cannot wait to get into the hotel. Come on, just get us there. Travel gods, just get us there. Day 1064 in the Morocco II house. 70k to go. Just shoot me now. Anyway, I want to try and do the Wild Atlantic Way in Ireland. Try and get that done with Rossa. We'll see. It's nearly 12 hours to do 250 miles. Oh man, I want a warm shower. Come on, see it through, Smart. See it through. You're just riding a motorbike. That's all it is. Come on. I think that's Sefrou up ahead. We're doing a right here. Looks like the lads have been pretty good actually this time about bunching up. I think they're mostly all with me at the moment, which is great. I think they're realising that when you come into the towns you really do have to budge up. 49k to go. These are some cracking roads, you know, in the dry you would be flying along here. Lyndon, where have you booked us into? We are in the middle of nowhere, getting some weird looks from the locals along the lines of, what the hell are you doing here? I think we are heading back up over that mountain. Oh, it's the day that will never end. Get me to the hotel on time. Look at that. It's not where we're staying, but look at that. Those lads must be in bits. God, I feel so sorry for them, but if they go quicker, they wouldn't spend so long in the saddle. Anyway, enough moaning. Oh no, I don't like the look of this. The way all the locals were looking at us like, where are you going? Okay, I'm getting nervous now. 7 kilometres of this. I'll tell you what, I'm glad we've got GS's. You wouldn't want to be doing this on a sports bike. That's some... Oh wow, look at that. Wow. Wow, that is amazing. What a view. 3.2k to where we're going.
The hotel that had been booked either doesn't exist or it wasn't where they said it was.
We eat them porty, oh bloody big fishes. Oh, where